Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we are going to cover a very important SQL interview question, which is what is the difference between where and having clause? So to understand this question, we will be answering this question, SQL question, okay, which is we need to find out the products that had more than three sales but only from the East region, okay. So as you can see, right, we have this table, okay, which is having sale ID, product, region, and amount columns. And as you can see, we have these two products, laptop and mobile, okay. And we have two regions here, East and West region, okay. And also you have been given two options here, okay, and you need to find out which option is correct, okay. So as you can see, right, both the options looks almost identical, right? The only difference is like in option B I have this where clause, but in option A I don't have this where clause, right? So before answering this question, let's understand the difference between where and having clause, okay. So as you know, right, both where and having clause are used for filtering the data, right? But which one we will use where, that's the main difference, okay. So let's just start. So always remember your where clause works before grouping of your data. Okay. So it means it will always work on your raw data. Okay. So whatever data you have in the beginning of your table, you can use the where clause at that time. Okay. Once you group the data, after grouping, if you want to filter out any data, then always remember you will use having clause. Okay. You can't use where clause after that. Okay. So now, based on this concept, what will we do? Let's go to the database and try to execute on the same table thus for this question. Okay, let's go to the database. Okay, so I already have this create table statement and insert table statement. Okay, I will put this into YouTube video description so that you can practice the same. Okay, now you can see I already have this sales table created. Okay, now let me go to the Excel and let me see the question. What was the question? We need to find out the products that had more than three sales. Okay, so we need to find out the products from here, whether it is laptop or mobile, which is having more than three sales. Okay, so how can I do that actually? So the first thing is, if you see here, right, we have one more condition here that our product should be from the east region. Okay, so if you see right here, the first thing what I can do, I can filter out the region, right, so that for grouping I will have the less data, right? So what I will do, I will just go to database and I will just say where region equals to east. Okay, now let's execute this. Okay, so what it will do, it will exclude all the records which were having west region, right? So now you can see I only have east region. Okay, so now I have executed one condition, right, that I only want the product which are from east region. Okay, so this one I have done using the where clause. Okay, so now let's go to the what is the first one, that we need to find the products that had more than three cells. So how can I do that? So as you can see, right, if I do group by on this product, okay, and then if I do count of star, then you can clearly see, right, I can get the count of the sales done, right? If you see we have the sale ID, right, so it is representing the sale happened, right? So if I do group by of this product and then do count of star, then I can easily tell, right, how many products have been sold out, right? So let me go to Databricks, okay, and let me say I will select product, okay, and let me do count of star here. Okay, and then after where I can do group by. So as we discussed here, right, after group by we want to filter anything, what we can use having, right? So let me first do group by. Okay, then we will filter out the data later. Okay, okay, sorry, I didn't pass the column name here. Okay, now let me execute this. Okay, so you can see here, right, now we are able to get the how many sales has happened. Okay, so let me give some alias name. Okay, as total sales. Let me re-execute this. So as you can see, right, now for each product I'm getting the how many sales has happened. Okay, but in the question what we want and only the product which has more than three sales, right? So how can I do it? I can simply say, so as we discussed, right, after grouping of a data, if we want to filter out the data, then I can use having clause, okay? I can't use group where clause, right? So what I will say here, having, okay, having count of star greater than 3, okay? So let's execute this. So you can see, right, we are getting the product laptop, right, which is having 4 cells, right? So I hope you are able to get it right. Like how can you, which one will you use, like where clause or having clause for filter out the data, right? So as you can see, right, for if I want to apply the filter on your raw data, okay, I can use where clause. And if after grouping of a data, if I want to filter out, then I can use having clause, right? So that's the only difference, okay? Just keep in mind, okay? So you can clearly see here, right? Option B here is a correct answer, right? In option A, obviously you can see, right? In having we are using this region equals to east, right? That is not correct actually, because in having you can only pass those columns which are part of your group by, okay? But here you can see, right? Region is not part of your group by, right? So that's why it will give error, okay? So let me just execute this, okay? In Databricks, so you can clearly see that this will give error actually, okay? So let me just execute this, okay, and show you. So you can clearly see, right, what it is saying, that reason is not a part of the it is saying sales and product, right? Because whatever column name you pass in having clause, it should be part of a group by, okay? It is saying, right, that it is not part of product one, right? So I hope you are getting it right, okay? So just remember only one difference, that where clause you can use on your raw data, and having you can only use after group by, okay? So that's the only difference, okay? So I hope I was able to explain this, okay? So let me know in the comments if you like the video or not, okay? We will meet in the next video with some interesting SQL question, okay? Till then, goodbye and thank you.